All right. So go ahead and say your name and where you're from.
Ian Miller from Charlotte, North Carolina. United Faith.
Excellent. All right, so you get off the plane. What's your first thought when you see Springfield? And what's the first thing that crosses your mind?
The country.
Really?
Yeah, it was like flat. We didn't see anything for a while, so I thought it was all country. It was a pretty nice place.
Yeah, it's kind of the airport's kind of out there in the middle of nowhere, right? Anything like that out there in Charlotte, or is it all mostly urban?
It's really urban until you get out of the suburbs, but
right.
It's really urban.
Okay. All right. So for people who haven't seen you play, that maybe didn't come out to the tournaments, or maybe you're going to come tomorrow, explain your game and exactly what you try to accomplish out there.
Quick, pusher, scorer, defender. Person who likes to get out on the break and start the break, create for others, and as well as lead my team to a victory every time we're on the court. I want to win.
Okay. How'd the Florida State thing happen? You're kind of up there, up on the East Coast. How'd that happen?
That's a lot. That's a big question I get. Everybody asks how did I get out of North Carolina. It was just because Florida State was my first love when I was little.
Okay.
But it was for a different sport. It was for football.
Oh.
So I always wanted to play for Bobby Bowden, but then I fell in love with basketball after following my dad's footsteps. So I fell in love, and my dad and Coach Ham, they have a real close connection, like a brother connection.
Okay.
And they grew up together, so it was really a trust and a bond that me and Coach Ham and Coach Williams built. So trust is a big thing with me in recruiting, because I don't want to get like, if I blow my knee or something, would I still have my education? And they promised that, so that was the thing that I really leaned on.
Very cool. All right, so were you sad to see Coach Bowden go? Was the Gator Bowl tough for you to watch?
Yeah, it was pretty tough.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he had a strong season. I hate to see anybody go out. At least he left on a win.
Yeah.
But I hate to see anybody go out.
A lot of people didn't think they were going to win that game, and they came out and fooled everybody. All right, so what position did you play, football-wise?
A little bit of everything.
Really?
Receiver, running back, kick return, punt return, quarterback, everything, defense, safety. Played my ninth grade on varsity, so after that, it was basketball. I started getting looked at for basketball, and that's when I just fell in love with it.
Okay. One of the other things we do with the site, we talk a lot of music, we do a lot of food. Yeah. So what kind of music's in your iPod? What's the last greatest stuff that you downloaded or anything like that?
The last thing was probably like Gucci Man or Waka Flocka Flame.
Okay.
I like to get like crunk before the game, so.
Okay. All right. What about locally? What's going on in Charlotte? What do people need to know about music-wise in Charlotte? Anything out there?
Music-wise in Charlotte? A lot of people starting to listen to like go-go music in Charlotte from DC.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Kind of creeping out like that.
Yeah, I came down and was listening to go-go music, and they was like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
So it's a big thing now.
Okay. If we're going to go to Charlotte and say we go back on the plane with you, and you got to take us to one meal, one spot, what would you serve us?
Probably my aunt's restaurant.
Okay.
Snoop's.
What's it called?
Snoop's, like an old-fashioned restaurant, like hamburgers.
Okay.
Old school, old soul food. Yeah. Everything is good.
Okay.
A lot of people in the city go there. It's out in the suburbs. A lot of people come.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, and then last thing I'll ask you, what's your favorite movie or the last best movie that you've seen?
I like animated movies, and I just saw Princess and the Frog.
No doubt. Okay, you a Disney cat like that? Like you like all that stuff?
I love all the animated movies.
Very cool. Last thing, when you get to Florida State, you talked about the education. What do you want to do?
Communications.
Okay.
Yeah.
To do what?
Really what you're doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Very cool.
I love to talk about sports and write about sports.
Excellent.
So I want to major in something that I love and not something I like.
Good luck now. Well, good luck with that.